If I wanted to become a millionaire this year, this is what I would do. And it's not what you think. Not Amazon, FBA, stocks, crypto, Airbnb, Toro, NFTs, or single family real estate dealing with tenants, trash, and toilets. No, it's something completely different that the billionaires have been using for decades and they hid from you. But I'm excited to share it with you in this video.
I've been in the business 9 years. Commercial real estate investor. See, most of us, we losing our own blessings because we want to get the whole pie. We want 100% of nothing.
I got business, credit, real estate. Got some assets on the market from recession up to date. I got business, credit, real estate.
Yo, I need to become more effective in less time. If it takes you 30 years to do something, I need to do it in 5. I'm not trying to wait time 30, 40 years in to retire, get a pension, then go get a second job and now work. No, I'm not doing it.
Funding for the business with a lower interest rate. I got
get your LLC, you gon' need an EIN. You get verified online, a few more steps you be right in. Get your headset in the game, we gon' need you to buy in. Execution is the loophole with the strings that we tie in.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's Ramel New Worlds, the self-storage king. Super excited. I have an amazing video because I'm going to share with you the most important thing that you need to know to be able to generate cash flow and become a millionaire this year. See, I want to share with you what we call the best kept secret because they told us how to build wealth all wrong. And I get it, right? I was that person where I paid for courses, ebooks, mentorships, and I kept hitting a brick wall. See, if that's you, I want you to type me in the comments below if I'm talking to you. If you paid for a course, ebook, mentorship, or you found something online and it just didn't give you the results that you were looking for, and it is because they've told us how to build wealth all wrong. They told us to build wealth is to start a new business from scratch and build it up. And yes, you can make money doing that, but it takes a certain type of character. It takes a certain type of discipline, and it's really a long-term play for you to start a business and build it up and make millions of dollars. And get it, why would you understand that concept but not understand that 90% of businesses fail within the first 10 years? 40% of businesses fail within the first 2 years. So you're up against a statistic where your chances of failing with a new business is very high. Instead, this is what I'm excited to share with you. I want you to understand that the fastest way, and if you truly want to become a millionaire this year, is to buy an already existing cash flowing business. Yes, something that someone else have already built the systems, already set up the employees, the marketing, the customer base, and is already generating cash flow day one. You can go buy a business that is already 10 plus years or older or more. You can buy a business that's already generating 5 or 6 figures a month in cash flow. You can buy a business that is already worth 1 million, 2 million, 3 million up. And when you buy that business, you instantly become a millionaire. Because millionaire is not only just cash, a millionaire is based upon your net worth, the equity, the value. So if you buy a business that is worth $1 million or more, you can instantly become a millionaire with monthly cash flow. And that's what I love about existing businesses. So in this episode, I want to share with you how to find these off-market businesses. I want to share with you how to evaluate these off-market businesses so you can be able to go and buy them and get the right numbers so that you can build wealth and become a millionaire this year. All right, so let's get right into it. Number one, how do we find off-market businesses? All right, so there's a few ways that we can find off-market businesses, and I'm going to start online because online is the easiest and the most simplest way, and it's the fastest way. So the first website I want to share with you is bizbuysell.com. Yep, bizbuysell.com is the #1 business brokerage platform where you have motivated business owners that's looking to sell their businesses, and they list it with business brokers to help them sell their business to someone else that's looking to be an end buyer. And I know you're probably thinking, hey, why would someone sell a business that's already profitable? Why would someone sell a business that is worth millions of dollars? Why would someone give away a business at a discounted price when they're making a lot of money? And it's not about the finance, it's about the motivation behind the sell. So there's 10,000 baby boomers retiring every single day. There's an $84 trillion wealth transfer that is happening right before our eyes because the baby boomers who have owned these businesses for 20, 30, 40 years, they are now retiring, right? They are now looking to go into the next phase of their lives, and they need to hand off these businesses. So the number one thing you want to do is build relationships with business brokers, and you can do that by going on to bizbuysell.com. Another website you can utilize is called loopnet.com, where you can find off-market businesses as well and get with different brokers as well. We have bizinvest.com, which is another one, BizBin, and CoStar. These are different platforms online that I want to share with you, so you can just start searching. So it's very important for you to understand how to start searching for these different opportunities. We also have different strategies where number 2 is for you to pull a list of all of the self-storage owners or all of the car wash owners, the laundromat owners. You can actually pull a list of all the owners' names, phone number, address, and you can directly reach out to them to be able to see if they have any interest or motivation in selling. And I forgot to mention this earlier. There is certain businesses that we want to buy. So we don't want to buy every business. We want to buy recession-proof businesses that have stood the test of time and that's going to be here forever, right? So we love to go with the self-storage industry, which has a 92% success rate. You're able to make money in real estate and have a cash flowing business, so it's the best of both worlds. We love HVAC companies. We love car washes, laundromats, right? So these are sustainable, predictable businesses that you can buy. And that's the industries we like to be in, and you can utilize a lot of those platforms to find those businesses, all right? So what I want to now talk about is how do you evaluate these businesses? That's very important for us to understand. Secondly, what I would love to share with you now is the process of evaluating a business, right? So this is extremely important. So there's a few steps to evaluating a business.
Oh, man. I've been spending hours underwriting this deal. Are you spending hours underwriting your commercial real estate deals too? You're spending so much time with spreadsheets and implementing formulas and key terms, and it's just a lot where you can't even get to the number that you need to make a profitable decision so that you can make an offer. I know, because this is a problem that most of us face as commercial real estate investors, but it's no longer a problem because I had the solution. I built the number one system that's going to help you save yourself significant time, energy, and money. The Mogul Deal Evaluator is here to help you underwrite and evaluate your deal in less than 60 seconds. Yes, in less than 60 seconds, you can gather the information, input it inside the tool, and now have the number that you need to make that offer, that magic number to get you to the closing table so that you can close deals that much faster. You can do so much with this tool. For those of you that's looking to syndicate deals, you can actually gather the information from your general partners and raise the capital, and it'll show you how much you should distribute to your partners so that the deal is profitable for everyone. It's so much that you can take advantage of it. I want to give you an opportunity to take advantage of this tool. So go to moguldealevaluator.com. Make sure you register and create your account. And I want to see you at the closing table. It's time for us to close deals that much faster and build wealth for our family that much faster. I'll see you at the closing table.
Step 1 is going to be asking yourself and the owner or broker, why does the owner want to sell? It's very important for you to understand motivation, because people sell only when they are motivated to sell because of a distressed situation. And that distressed situation doesn't need to be financially necessarily. So for example, we just bought a self-storage business from an owner who is 76 years old. He owned the facilities for 30 plus years, and he just wanted to retire. And his children didn't want anything to do with the business. So it can be just retirement. It could be health issues. It could be just other things surrounding life that is their motivation, and you want to understand what is that motivation. And it's important for you to look for a real reason, right? Not just any reason. You want to make sure that you really understand the motivation behind this seller and decide, is this going to be something that can really be viable for you, right? So the owner should be able to give you a clear picture of what their next steps will be following the sale. All right. The second thing that you want to do when you're evaluating an existing business is understanding the physical condition of that business. Okay. So the physical condition of that business, we need to ensure that we have proper business records. We need to ensure that we have lease arrangements. We need to ensure the physical capacity of that business is not falling down. So if you're buying a self-storage business, making sure that the roofs is intact, making sure that the gates are actually working, right? The doors are actually good condition. Like, that's very important. The next thing that you want to do when you're evaluating a business, right? The next step in this is to understand the potential financial success of that business, right? So you have different types of businesses. There may be a service business and there may be a product business. See, we want to have a combination of both products that we could sell, but or services that we could get higher profit margin. So that's another thing you want to look at. I love self-storage because it's a service and we also offer products. So the service is providing rental units for customers. Some products may be packing supplies, right? Locks, boxes, things like that. So we can have a combination of services. And then you want to also ask yourself from a legal standpoint, you know, making sure that you have the proper documentation. So a non-compete agreement, non-disclosure agreement, a onboarding consultant agreement where they'll stay with you for at least 30 to 90 days to help you with the transition of owning that business. Ensuring that there's no liens attached to the business. So these are things that come about so you can really dive into it. And this is the stuff that we break down more in detail in our mentorship, where we show you exactly step by step. Hey, it's Ramel, the 7-figure entrepreneur and self-storage king. I got a quick question for you. What's more important to you than money? Is it time, freedom, having a space to create a better relationship with God? Is it traveling the world? Is it spending time with your kids? What is it? The reason why I ask that is because most people think that money is everything, and money is just the tool that you utilize to get the real goal, which is your freedom, your time, all the things that I just named that you name, right? And the great news is I built the #1 most affordable and wealth building community on the planet for less than $1.50 per day, where I'm going to teach you the blueprint on how to clean your credit, how to get access to funding, how to pay off debt fast, how to buy assets, underwrite these deals, all in one community for less than $1.50 a day. That community is the Mogul Elite Club. So go to moguleliteclub.com or click the link in the description and grab your spot for less than $1.50 per day. I'll see you there. Step how to find these businesses, evaluate them, fund them, you know, the entire blueprint from step to step. All right. So is this business financially sound? That's going to be the last thing that you really want to make sure you check off. And the finances is based upon the net operating income, right? A lot of business owners, they'll tell you that we gross $100,000 a month, but I want to know the net, right? What are you bringing in after expenses? So you have your gross income, gross expenses, and you get your bottom line, which is going to be your net income. How valuable are the assets of that business, right? Do they have softwares attached to these businesses, right? Because that's called software as a service. So do you own the rights to that now? These are all the things that you want to understand and think about when it comes to being able to find a business, evaluate a business, and then ultimately buy a business, right? So let's just make sure that we all on the same page. We're finding the business utilizing Biz Buy Sell, LoopNet, CoStar, just to name a few. We can also pull the list of the owners and call them and text them, message them directly. Once we find those owners, it's important for us to evaluate the business correctly, which is through understanding the motivation for the seller. We understand the physical condition of the business. We understand the legalities that surrounding the business. We understand that it's a financially sound investment. And now we can finance this. And we have over 100 ways for you to finance any business where you don't have to come out of your pocket at all. One of the ways is through seller financing, where the owner carries the note and you just finance and they act as the bank. And believe it or not, this is a big financing strategy when it comes to buying cash flowing businesses, because a lot of these owners, they don't want to get hit with that capital gains tax, right? How would you like it if you sell your business for $1 million and you must give Uncle Sam $400,000? No, sir. Not me, right? So that's why a lot of business owners are interested in seller financing. You can leverage the SBA loan, which is the 7A or the 504 loan. You can leverage business credit cards, lines of credit, 401ks, private capital. We go on and on and on. So there's really no shortage of being able to finance. And that's actually the easiest thing to do when it comes to buying a cash flowing business is financing. The hardest part is finding the right business and underwriting and evaluating to make sure it's the right thing for you. But that is what I would do if I was looking to become a millionaire this year, and it's not starting a new business from scratch. It's buying an already existing cash flowing business. And I want you to think about your financial goals, right? If you are making $10,000 a month at your 9 to 5, you want to make sure that you can buy a business that's going to bring you $10,000 a month passive income at minimum. Or you can shoot for even higher and have that business bring you $25,000, $50,000, even $100,000 or more in passive income. This is a game changer, and this is what we've been doing in our community. And I want you to understand the power in this, and I want you to take this year and be able to go to new heights because you have new information and new strategies. And it's so important for you to understand this. And I'm so excited that I'm able to share this with you because buying businesses has truly helped me catapult my net worth. And now I have ownership and equity, and I can leverage it to be able to go and invest in different opportunities as well. So we want to be investors. We want to be CEOs. And that is what I would do. So if you actually got value from this, I want you to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time we release a new video, new episode. And make sure you stay tuned to the next video where we go in more detail. I'll see you soon.